Hi, how are you doing? This is the Chess Geek on YouTube.com, and I'm just gonna show you here a nice opening that's pretty popular. I'm gonna show you one of the most popular lines in the Sicilian defense, and Sicilian defense starts off with white playing e4, c5, uh, knight to kb3, knight to qb3. Uh, Pawn to q4, and now you want to take this pawn, mainly because if you don't take that pawn, then black has black will advance that pawn, and black will be I mean white will advance the pawn, and black will be in some trouble. So after it takes, white takes to the knight. He can't recapture the queen because uh, the knight is attacking that square, and after black develops his knight, white can't play this can't play pawn k5 yet because the knight is attacking the square. So he would develop his knight. Um, the main there's two possibilities for this. The main line is to play d6, mainly because now black is threatening the pawn to move up. But let's say that black doesn't play d6 but plays goes into the line I'm going to show you here. The one of the most popular lines in the Sicilian defense, called the classical dragon. Let's say he plays g6, then white will take the knight. Uh, Black could recapture with either pawns. I'll show you what happens if he recaptures with the d pawn. Then white will just take queens and leave the black king in the center. But let's say he retakes with the other pawn, then black is still in some trouble because now white has the move pawn to k5. After the knight moves here, while white can develop the bishop in attack, and the knight can go back, and now white has prominent positional. He's more positional, progressive. He's ahead in position. You don't want to do that.
So you play d6. After d6, white's main line is to just develop the bishop. After black is ready, if you can go shadow the bishop to get into classic variation, white can develop the other bishop, and now black being can shadows his bishop on the king side and gets ready to castle. Now you may see this position in many other move very moves, like not doesn't have to be the exact same moves, but you want to try to get this same position. It doesn't even have to be the same move order, but you want to try to get this same position because this is pretty much dead equal. After white castle, or black castle, and knight springs his knight back. Knight back. Now there's actually one main line for black in this position. It's basically develop the knight. After white develops the knight, black develops the bishop. White plays b5, pawn to b5. I'm sorry, pawn to bishop 5. After that, white has two main lines. Black has two main lines. He can either play knight a5, which is pretty strong, but in modern defense, it's regarded as the weaker of the two main lines. Because black is starting to take this pretty powerful knight that can swing over to the middle. White can swing it over to the middle. He can just disregard it and go on with his attack. He can swing either one of his pawns forward he can just ignore this threat, or he can, if he wants to save the knight, he can save it. Uh, but the stronger of the two moves, considering according to grandmasters, modern grandmasters, is Queen of C8. And Queen of C8, there are many options to this. White's main line is just to swing this pawn forward, and you may see that there's two attackers on this one pawn, and black can sacrifice, but it's not really gonna do anything for him. After takes, and now black's queen can't do anything at all. He can't swing his knight into the action either, so this is pretty much not even worth it. So after he brings the pawn down, black can swing his rook over on the e8 file, maybe preparing to take the knight and then swing his pawn up later on. And after you can do a couple things here. You can play you can see white play a4, or you can see white play bishop f3, which is the strongest. And after bishop b5, rook e8. This is pretty much dead equal, according to Fritz. White is up. White is pretty much dead equal. White is up 0.04, according to Fritz. So that's the Sicilian defense. You'll see this; it's pretty popular. The classical dragon. Well, I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, ask on the comment page. Thank you.